Hello Sagittarius, welcome to my channel, welcome back to my channel, welcome to this video. I hope that you're doing well and maintaining well. Okay, so there's some kind of balance that you have recently found or some kind of justice in a situation, so we'll clarify a little bit with these other cards. Okay, so it may have taken a while. You could have been putting work into something for like a while and it felt like you were just putting in effort, putting in work, but not getting anything back. But we have this justice here because you are seeing the fruits of your labor at this point, or you're about to start seeing the fruits of your labor. So wherever you've been putting your energy, you could have been like, well, geez, like, I keep trying out this thing and I'm not getting any return, but now it's been worth it. Now this energy has counted for something, you know? Okay, this could be you. You have the Knight of Wands. You could also be dealing with a Libra or an Earth sign. Okay. We have Queen of Swords, Two of Swords. This person, I think this is you. Usually these cards here are for the person that you're dealing with or people that you're dealing with, but I think this is you, and it looks like you have a lot of passion, maybe for a person, maybe for a thing, but you're at a crossroads. Like you have this energy that you want to give, but there's some kind of decision that you have to make and you don't know exactly what to do. Maybe it's about this person here. For Sagittarius, what I'm getting, there may be some people that you have to protect your energy from because what it looks like is, how do I describe this? You might be around some people who are very insecure. Or it's like something where they, or maybe they have like this lack mentality, something like this, to where they feel like they really need to put people in a box or like take what they can from them. Like this energy of really just not being secure enough to have a reciprocal relationship. So just be careful of that. Because in some situation, and maybe this is just work specifically, or maybe it's actually like a romantic situation, there is one situation where you're putting your energy, it's worthwhile, and you're going to see the benefits, or you're starting to see the benefits, and you have a lot of clarity about this. You're like, okay, this is working out. There's something working here. And you feel like you made the right choice, like you've used your discernment about how to progress at this certain thing. But so yeah, it's like there's this one place where you're really seeing the benefits of putting your energy towards it, but there's this other place where it looks like something or someone is just taking it instead, not returning. So yeah, just focus more so on the things that do return, that give you some return when you put your energy towards it. Okay, it looks like you're indecisive, but you're not as anxious and confused as you once were. For a while, you could have felt like you were stuck and you didn't know what to do, and you maybe didn't know how to see your way out of a situation, or of certain thoughts that kept being in your head. But now you have a little more clarity. It's almost like you might be an apprentice at something. Not necessarily apprentice, but there's something maybe that you're really just starting at, so you don't have all of the knowledge yet, you don't have all of the resources yet, because you kind of are just freshly starting at this thing. And this could be like the start of a relationship, companionship, friendship, or like a workplace, or maybe you just got interested in something, and so you don't know the ins and outs of it yet. something like this, so you don't really know how to make an educated decision because you haven't been involved with this person or with this activity for long enough. Interesting. There's like no cups here, so maybe you guys aren't really dealing with love right now, or you're trying to put it on the back burner. My emotions move through cycles and connect me to the truth. So yeah, I think when I was saying like the one place or a person or people, this one area where you're putting your energy, if you kind of know like, oh, it just feels like it's just being taken and not reciprocated, and your emotions tell you this, you know. So pay attention to that, and I think that will help you to determine where you shouldn't be putting your energy. But I think you kind of know. You could be receiving some money soon or something like this. I celebrate my lineage and honor my ancestors. This could be something that will really be beneficial to you at this time. So this is in reverse. I trust the change unfolding in my life. Could be necessary for you to have more trust with the changes unfolding in your life, because you could be really thinking like, oh gosh, do I do this, do I do that, do I go here, like really worried, trying to make a decision, but you actually might not even have to make a decision. It could be something that will just unfold naturally for you, and you don't have to put that much strain, mental strain, on the situation. I craft my core desires with certainty and ease. Yeah, there's definitely some kind of craft that you're working towards here. You could be collaborating with someone. You could also just be building better relationship skills. This really is not a lot about love here. Unless it sounds like this whole situation where you're putting your energy and seeing the benefits is your love situation. I'm the angel of marriage and I'm assisting you right now. Okay, yeah. You might need to have some trust, like, okay, things will work out for me in my love life, you know? Maybe you're really worried or concerned. Bridget, that was Daniel. Bridget, caution is warranted. Look deeper into the situation before proceeding further. Like I said, there's a certain situation here where it feels like you're an apprentice, or you're just starting, or maybe you just met this person, or maybe you just started talking to this person again, or just started, but you don't have all the information yet. You really have to take a step back, is what it looks like right now. I think that's why you're indecisive, why you're in this Two of Swords energy, is because you don't have all the information yet, so you actually couldn't make a decision yet, because you're just starting out. So I think try to just have some trust and like relaxation if you can, because I think right now it almost seems like something's like not up to you. Okay, Francesca, what do you desire right now? Visualize it and it will come about. Negativity will only block your progress. Pay attention to how you are visualizing your future, yourself, the people that you want in your life. Oh. Archangel Gabriel, you have an important life purpose involving communication and the arts. Please do not allow insecurities to hold you back. I will help you. This could be something that you're starting out at. Something with your life purpose. And this card is saying it could involve communication and the arts. Don't let insecurities hold you back, because it is central to your purpose. And yeah, you could be like, oh, do I start here? Do I do this? But there's something about it that it's more out of your control, and it's going to unfold as you continue. So don't worry too much right now. Just focus like on little steps that you can take, not necessarily like drastically, I'm going this direction or that direction, if that makes sense to you. Okay, so we have engagement, and this is over marriage. There could be someone who really wants to marry you. Maybe you don't even see or recognize this right now, that this person is really interested in like committing to you. So you have separation. What? This person who wants to marry you could be someone that you are separated from at this point. Maybe you had plans to get married, or maybe you're actually engaged. Maybe this was something that you talked about, or you were starting to be committed to each other, or something of this sort. But it looks like you separated. And there's kind of two things here. You could have separated because this wasn't actually the person that you were supposed to marry. And this Daniel was assisting you, saying like, hey, actually, I'm going to separate you guys. Not necessarily like that's how it went down, like he actually stopped it, but like don't get mad at Daniel, but I'm just saying like perhaps for some people you separated because you're meant to marry someone else, but it could also be that you separated so that you could have some time to look deeper into yourself, into the situation, and have a better understanding of the other person, because sometimes it's not until you're away from someone that you really see the way that they treated you, or the way that they are, or how they treat other people, or something like this. Sometimes when you're really close to someone, things get a little foggy. Oh. These are kind of contradicting. Okay, yeah, so like this person, I think it's someone that you aren't interested in anymore. Like I said, it's someone that you, and then the other thing is, so one of them is, yes, you separated because you weren't supposed to marry this person. The other one is you separated because you needed some time to like reflect and really understand how you acted in the situation, how the other person acted in the situation. However, this person that you're separated from wants to reconcile. They think you don't love them anymore, or you never did love them at this point. And honestly, I think this is someone that you really might not be interested in anymore, especially because I see no cups here. Like, it looks like you're more focused on your purpose, on your work, but they want to return because they want to marry you. Wow, they're like very intent on marrying you. Maybe eventually you, if you like work together with them, collaborate with them, talk about things, what have you, I don't know. This love may grow. However, right now it's someone that you don't even really pay attention to or think about. They want to reconcile. Someone from your past is returning to your life. So yeah, watch out for this person, because they want to marry you, whoever this is. They don't come back just, they're not coming back just to like say hi. They have plans. So you have fortune. Yeah, you're really, there's something that's like, this energy, this work that you're putting in, it's actually really going to work out for you. For some people, it was fortunate that you separated from this person. It was fortunate that you, like at first could have been like, oh dang, you know, kind of sucks, but now with some time in separation, you could have been like, oh, this was a blessing in disguise actually, that I'm not around this person anymore, or that it went down this way, because I actually can see now, like, oh, I would not have wanted to spend like 50 years with this person if that's how they treat people. So yeah, for some you could have been like, it was actually pretty fortunate that I separated from this person. The person that you don't requite their love could be someone from work, or from, could be a Virgo, or someone that you see as like a good practical option. Like, okay, if I was with this person, they have a lot to offer practically. Like on a mental level, you could be like, oh, this is practically a good option. Like we could work well together. However, you might just not have those feelings for them. So you have authority reverse. You could have some conflict with an authority figure, or be questioning some kind of authority figure in your life, whether it's work, parents, teachers, I don't know. There's someone that you're like, who made you the boss, you know? So you have extremism. This is over reconciliation, so maybe this person goes back and forth between like, oh, they don't love me, I never want to see them again, or like or they just go from extremes of like, oh, this person doesn't, or oh, I don't want to be with this person, and then to the other extreme, I want to see them now, I want to marry them. It's like they could be having a lot of extremes of about you. You could be falling into some extremism as well with saying like with your life path, with this card here about your life purpose, there could be some times where you're like, I'm going to be a great, for example, an artist, because this card says arts. It could be like sometimes I'm going to be a great artist. I'll create the best things. I have this awesome idea. And then other times you go to the other extreme, like, oh, I'm not creative. Oh, like I can't create anything. So like those kinds of extremes, just watch out for that and try to find like a happy medium with this justice card here of like, I can create just as well as anyone else can. That it's not a competition, you know. Just try to find like some balance between extremism if that's what it's about. But it does look like there's someone who's going through the extremes about being with you. And I don't even think you are, like, this person isn't even on your radar right now. You don't even know that they're like going through this. Okay, so this is messages from your person. I want to start over with you. You mean the world to me. Exactly. With separation, okay, for this person, they could have thought, oh, it's actually really good that I had this time to separate from this person so I could see what my life is like without them, and like how much I miss them, how fortunate I was to have them in my life. So they feel like this is what they're thinking. They're like, if we start over, I'll be so grateful and feel so fortunate to have them, because now I'm thinking, because now I see how awesome they are now that they've walked away. Some type of situation like that. Okay. This person has a lot to say to Sagittarians. I think about you every day. Yeah, this person keeps going back and forth in their head about you. You're so special to me. Yeah. They're like, they really want to be involved with you somehow. And I think it's almost like they're even okay if you don't love them back. Because I think they know that you don't really care about them right now. And they're like, that's fine, but like I still want to be around. This person is very attached, I guess. So many things remind me of you. So yeah, this person just going through their day and they're like, oh, this Sagittarius would love this and stuff like that. I'm trying to find balance with this justice card here. That makes a lot of sense. And also this over extremism. So they could be trying to be like, okay, trying to be more in the middle, find some middle ground. Is it too late? They really want to reconcile. You're beautiful. They think you're very beautiful. I think they really see your potential as well, especially now that they've separated, that you guys have separated. I think this is specifically for people who have separated from this person, because they're like wanting to start over and all this. I'm struggling right now is also what they said. But now that they're away, they're like, oh, they think they were being immature, and they're like, I was kind of acting like a player. I should have made a decision here. But they're still like keep going back and forth. So that's all I have to say. Thank you, Sagittarius. I hope that this resonated. I hope that you're safe and that your family is safe and healthy. If you enjoyed this reading, please like it. If you want to, also don't forget to subscribe if you did want to subscribe. If you would like to tip me for this reading, if you enjoyed it, the link for that is in the description of this video. And also, if you would like a personal reading, the email for that is in the description, so please just email me and we can discuss prices and different readings that I offer. Thank you, Sagittarius.